Hi, my name is Mark Watterson. I'm a physiotherapist with a passion for stroke rehabilitation, and today's activities we're going to focus on your wrist and hand.
Before starting the warm-up to this activity, it is very important that carers and family members watch the Advice and Exercises for Carers video.
Amber Group, this is your warm-up for your wrist and hand exercises. So it's entirely up to you if you feel like you need a carer or family member to support you during this exercise. If you do, I suggest that they watch the guidance video for carers before they help you. So what we're going to do for your warm-up, you're going to position your hand into what we call a prayer position, like so. Once again, if you do struggle to get that hand position yourself, a carer can come in from the side to place your hands like so. And then all you're going to do is you're going to push together for 3 seconds, and you're going to relax. So we're going to do 5 reps of them now. So push together for 3 seconds, 2, 3, and relax. And again, 1, 2, 3, and relax. And squeeze, 2, 3, and relax. Squeeze, 2, 3, last one, and squeeze, 2, 3, and relax. Place your hands on the table, and we're going to do our last warm-up. We're going to tap our hands on the table up and down. Once again, if you do need a carer to help you with this, they're just going to place their hands up and support your wrist, and they will help you with it only if you need to. If you don't have a carer or family member with you, you can support your own hand with your stronger hand like so. When you're ready, we're going to do 10 reps either side, nice and high to warm up the wrists. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Give yourself a moment now to go through the coaching points and tips from this activity we've just shown you.
Amber Group warm-up coaching points. Try to bring your hands into a prayer position and hold for 3 seconds. Repeat 5 times. Do not push your hand past any restrictions that you feel. Tap your hands on the table 10 times on each side.
Okay, Amber Group, this is your first exercise for your wrist and hand. If you do feel like you need a carer or family member with this, that's perfectly fine. Just position themselves onto your weaker side. What we're going to focus on today, we're going to focus on opening the fingers and closing the hand, getting as much activity as we can. So as you can see, I've got a plastic bag in front of me. You're going to support your weaker arm onto the table, making sure it's supported, and your hand is going to be placed on the plastic bag. And what we're going to focus on is crunching the bag up, and then once you straighten it, we're going to open up our fingers as well. So you're listening to any sound from the plastic bag indicating how much movement you're getting, and we're going to do 5 reps of each one. So we're going to go with 5 crunching the bag first. So we're going to squeeze and relax for 1, squeeze 2, squeeze 3, squeeze 4, squeeze, and 5. Well done. From that position, you're going to have your fingers together, and we're going to practice opening them up and bringing them together. Open your fingers up and bringing them together. Let's do 5 reps of them. Here we go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Well done. Again, you may need a carer or family member to help you with that exercise. That's perfectly fine. You just do the best you can. Give yourself a moment now to go through the coaching points and tips from the activity we've just shown you.
Amber Group exercise 1 coaching points. Ensure that your weaker arm is supported on a table. Use a carrier bag underneath your weaker hand to try to fist scrunch it up and then push your fingers straight. Scrunch and straighten your fingers 5 times. Don't worry if you do not see much movement. It's the trying that will strengthen the connections between your brain and your hand.
Amber Group, this is your second exercise now for your wrist and hand. Once again, if you feel like you need a carer or a family member with you, that's perfectly fine. Just position them onto your weaker side. What we're going to work on today, you're going to have a bottle in front of you. You can fill it half full, or you can have an empty bottle. It's totally up to you. And we're going to focus on grabbing that bottle, keeping the arm supported, and we're just going to try and lift the bottle off the table without crushing it, so we are in control of our grip strength. So So I'll give you a quick demonstration. You're going to have your weaker arm supported and you're going to grab hold of that bottle and we're going to lift it off and we're going to bring it back down to the table, nice and controlled, like so. We don't want to be gripping too hard. A good indication of that is when you go to lift it up, you will hear the bottle make a noise. That means you're not in control of your grip strength. So you're going to be nice and controlled and you're going to lift it off nice and easy. We'll try 10 reps of that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Again, make sure you can control your grip. 4, 5. Forearm stays on the table. 6. It's just the hand coming off. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Give yourself a rest and repeat that. Give yourself a moment now to go through the coaching points and tips from the activity we've just shown you.
Amber Group, exercise 2 coaching points. Ensure that your weaker arm is supported on a table. Use an empty plastic bottle and try to squeeze it as much as you can 10 times. Rest and repeat. Lift up the bottle and really try to squeeze it. This is a great exercise to work on the control of your hand. Try this 10 times and rest and repeat.
Okay, Amber Group, this is your third and final exercise now, working on your wrist. So once again, if you do need to carry a family member with you, that's perfectly fine. Position them onto your weaker side. So what we're going to focus on today, you're going to have a cup and you're going to have that bottle filled halfway or even less with water, and we're going to practice tipping the water into the cup like so. So we're going to secure your weaker arm on the table, making sure it's nice and safe and you feel comfortable. Once again, you're going to grab hold of that water bottle and you're going to control your grip. Again, we don't want to be hearing any crunching of the bottle because that means you are struggling to control your power. Once you do have that grip, you're going to practice lifting it up and you're going to twist it over to pour the water into the cup. Okay, so we'll give that a go for 5 times now. And down, nice and high. Twist your wrist. That's 2. And over 3, 4, and 5. Again, if you need a carer or family member to support you, they can support the wrist and the hand as you turn the bottle towards the cup. If you want to progress this exercise, you can put more water into the bottle, which makes it a lot heavier to lift. Same again, 5 reps, nice and controlled. And do not squeeze that bottle, be in control of your grip. Give yourself a moment now to go through the coaching points and tips from this activity we've just shown you.
Amber Group, exercise 3 coaching points. Ensure that your weaker arm is supported on a table. Pretend to pour water from the plastic bottle into a cup. If you want to progress this, you can add some water into the bottle. Repeat 5 times.
I hope you've enjoyed today's session. Please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.